podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones, so you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Relax the Podcast. I'm Colleen.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
And that was the first time I've gotten to kiss you today.
Mm-hmm.
What a total ripoff. It's been a busy day.
It has been a busy day.
But we're excited to be here on Relax the Podcast. We are back in our old stomping grounds. If you're watching, you'll see we are back in the old podcast.
I don't even know the last time
office.
we recorded in here.
I don't know either.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. It's nice to be back.
It's been months.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to not be doing it sitting on the floor in baby cage.
It's nice. Or not to be doing it like backstage at a show or
at a show.
You did attic. When did you do it in an attic?
Where we were staying. We did it in a very hot attic, essentially, over a barn.
I wouldn't consider that an attic.
It was a remodeled barn, and we were upstairs. It was the second floor of a remodeled old barn. It was the attic of a barn.
I definitely wouldn't call it an attic.
They just painted it white, and we're like, this is an office space. No, it's an attic in a barn.
Okay. Who needs to relax this week?
Relaxed? We had a really, really good conversation when we were having dinner the other night about shower curtains.
Oh, yes.
And I just was like, we need to dive deep into both of our dislike for the concept of taking a shower with a wet curtain.
Well, can I say how this conversation came up?
Sure.
If I remember correctly. So at our other place that we moved out of, unfortunately, we're back in our other great place, but we no longer have that place that we were in over the summer. Uh-huh. But at that place, there were a couple small flaws, nothing to complain about. Like everything was fabulous.
Certainly not.
But the shower just was always clogged.
Yeah, there's many shower issues we can get into here.
Yes.
But
that's the conversation started because we talked about how we would take showers standing in a puddle.
Yeah.
We would stand.
We wouldn't say, I'm going to go take a shower. Say, I'm going to go stand in a warm puddle.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so.
With lots of hair and suds.
Which is like a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, I hate taking showers in a puddle. Like, it's so disgusting.
Anybody likes it, yeah.
It's so gross.
How
like, I feel like I can't move. I feel like I don't want to move my feet. The less I move my feet, the less disgusting it is. You know what I mean? Like, my feet are cemented where they are in there until I leave.
Yeah. To better paint the picture, like, this is a walk-in shower, but with like a very short brim. So like you couldn't move around.
Yeah, it would splash out.
Because it would splash out. Mm-hmm. But it's just, just like every time we would go to the grocery store or anywhere, we would also pick up Drano, as if Drano was like a thing you needed to get not even weekly, every other day.
Gross. And I don't know, we tried everything, like we cleaned out the drain, like everything. But anyway, I think we were talking about that. Mm-hmm. And then I brought up like I said, you know what gives me the ick more than anything in the world? Mm-hmm. Now, an ick is supposed to be something that like a guy does that gives you the ick and makes you like, never mind, I don't like you anymore.
If you don't know, I didn't know, and she had to explain to me that this is an internet thing.
Yeah, but this isn't technically an ick because like it's not a boy doing something that makes you grossed out. It's just like something in life that gives me the ick. So I don't know that it could be considered an ick. But anyway, I was like, we were talking about the shower and I was like, you know what gives me the ick? When a shower curtain touches you while you're showering.
Yeah.
I remember why we talked about this. Okay. It wasn't because our shower had the puddle. Obviously,
then why did you tell that whole story?
I don't know. I think I just needed to tell people. We went camping. And it was the camping bathroom that had a shower curtain.
Right, yeah.
And that's what I was talking about. I was like, I would need to take a shower, but man, I have such an ick.
I thought you were going to get into it. Yeah, I thought you were going there. But you found your way.
I know, but I'm like, why did I even tell the story about the other shower being clogged? Sorry, guys, you had to sit through that. But so this shower at the camp, at our little cabin that we had a gross old shower curtain. Like other people's hair is stuck to it. And I had to take a shower because I have to, because I'm a human being, but like I didn't want to because I was like, just the thought of perhaps that shower curtain slightly grazing my skin on like my shoulder or something when I'm washing my hair makes me want to throw up. And we started talking about that at dinner and we got into it.
Well, I mean, I grew up with shower curtain life.
Me too.
I didn't know anything else.
Oh, totally.
I think the first time I took a shower in a shower with a glass door was like I was in my 30s. Like it's all I ever knew. Mm-hmm. College, every apartment I ever had, it was like one of the things you had to go get. Like they're not going to leave a shower curtain, you had to go get it, and then you got to get the liner. You know what I mean?
The liner has to go in, and the curtain has to go out.
Has to go out. Yeah, but then
you have to touch it to make that happen, which is
inevitably
like
wet, and then mold or something starts creeping up from the bottom. Like
disgusting.
It's real bad.
See, at our house, we had one shower with a shower curtain, and that was like a tub with a shower curtain. And then the other bathroom has like a tiny little square shower with like a little plexiglass or something. I don't know what you call it. Door. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You call that shower the shower that the water pressure is set to take skin off.
Yeah.
Because the water pressure is so strong.
There's something illegal going on with like the pipes there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's real strong.
It's real intense.
So anyway, we as a family collectively just all ended up using that tiny little shower with the little door because who wants a shower curtain?
Really?
Yeah, and the bath ended up being storage for like toilet paper and whatnot.
You're kidding.
I swear.
It was just a storage bath?
Oh yeah, big time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the shower curtain, you think?
Well, no, probably because we needed storage space, but like I like to think it's because of the shower curtain problem. I really hate shower curtains. And
they always like rip on the very last one will rip off the little ring that's supposed to be hanging there. But you get the whole problem with the rod and the rod's falling down.
You get stuck in the rod halfway, like if you're trying to like open it and it's...
There's no like engineering that can make a shower curtain better other than just not having shower curtains.
Well, and also like, we got to get into this. The feeling of it touching your skin. It's like the most, is it not the most repulsive thing?
It is. I would rather say that. I think the saying, it gives me the ick can that give me the ick?
Yeah.
Just even hearing that phrase.
It's just,
I don't like it.
It's repulsive. The feeling of that weird vinyl, bizarre plasticky material, just wet and cold, slightly
in your
touching
feet.
you.
It's always because it slopes in. It slopes in at the bottom when it hits the tub. So it's always, it's not good. And what's the alternative? There are glass door showers, but those always seem to get like dirty. Like they get like
that's
soap,
way better.
Right, but they get like a soap scum on them that's very hard to take off.
Give me soap scum.
Water spots, etc. Yeah, yes, way better. They get like stuck when you open them sometimes. Not the same problem. But then I remember we stayed at a hotel in Amsterdam and they were just like, no curtains, no doors. Yeah. Just like a shower head and a toilet. Like the toilet was pretty much under the shower head.
Yeah, I was about to say. So there's the alternative. People will disagree with me on this. This is a hot take.
It's just
that no
chaos, nothing.
The alternative to the shower curtain is like a very European style, which is like a 2-foot like glass shield. You know,
anarchy
in a bathtub that just like doesn't do anything, like because the shower water still gets everyone. But what I hate about that is that it doesn't keep in the warmth, so you're freezing. Like I hate when the showers like don't have a proper covering to hold in. I want to hoard the heat, you know?
Yeah, you like the steam. You like
I want to be hot. I want to be warm
is part of your shower. You take the arguably the hottest showers known to man on the planet.
No, you take the coldest showers.
You set the heat to like it could boil me to death.
Eric wants to feel like he's taking a standing bath after the kids have been in it, like a lukewarm, like you want a body temperature or lower.
Oh, like what I consider to be hot. I consider it hot. The shower at the temperature that I'm taking a shower at, I consider to be hot.
You consider it to be hot when it's
just not
factually
burning,
not correct.
Not uncomfortably hot.
It's not hot. I'd say your showers are warm. They're warm. They're not hot. I can admit mine are very hot. I like a really hot shower.
Yeah.
But you need to admit that you take just like a warm shower.
No, because I go up to the point of like where it causes me pain. I get just hot enough to where if it's a little bit hotter, then it kind of hurts because it's burning me. You like to be burned.
Yeah. I want my skin to be red when I get out of the shower.
And it is. And your pores are so open.
Yes.
So that's the point.
Anyway, yes, shower curtains certainly need to relax.
They do.
Big time.
Was it on the podcast or was it in private where you talked about the worst case scenario when you have to go to the bathroom and you're in the shower? Was that on the podcast?
No, that wasn't on, that wasn't on the podcast.
You said one of the worst things that can happen to you in your life is
we were at dinner and I was telling you about a conversation I had with my sister and her girlfriend. We were talking about showers and pooping and stuff because, you know, normal dinner conversations. And I had said like, oh, the worst thing ever is when you're in the shower and you suddenly have to poop. And then you have to, this doesn't happen often, guys. Don't think I'm like pooping every time I shower. But the worst case scenario when you have to poop is when you're in the shower and then you have to get out of the shower to go poop and it's slippity-doo-dah day.
Well, what are you doing?
Because
you're not going to towel off and then sit down.
Well, but that's the thing.
Full dripping wet?
A phenomenon because I have fully dried off and it sat on the toilet and it was still slippity-doo-dah-day. I'm like, why was it so slippery when I dried myself off? Like, I think my skin was just retaining the moisture. It's like, if you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we said we weren't going to talk about pooping more on this podcast. And somehow it's inevitable. We always do.
Wait, so you're drying off in this scenario and then getting back into the shower?
Yes. Not a full dry, just like
a little dabble, do you?
A little dabble, do you? To avoid a slippity-doo-dah-day.
Because you're not going to wait till you get done with the shower, because then what was the point of the shower?
This has probably happened 3 times in my life.
Of course, tops. Of course. It doesn't happen every day.
It hasn't happened in this house. It would be in such a horrible event.
There would be a slip and fall scenario happening.
It would be bad. No, it hasn't happened here yet. I have more questions, but they have to do with poop, so I feel like I can't ask them. But anyway, shower curtains need to relax.
Shower curtains.
Let us know your thoughts, guys.
Just I would say just rip it down and just do it the European way. If you have a shower curtain, just leave it open.
I'd rather that shower curtain and just like shiver in disgust every time it touches me than have no warmth in my shower. I need to be warm.
Oh, okay.
So they're both horrible scenarios, but I'd say the best case is just to not shower.
Just take baths?
No, just not any of it. You know?
That seems like your style.
Anyway, you know what's better than all of this? BetterHelp.
Ah.
So guys, I feel like a lot of people get stuck on problems instead of solutions. I feel like that's a lot of people's problems in life. You run into a roadblock in life, and instead of really trying to figure out a solution, you just get stuck and wallow in the issue and in the problem and dwell on that instead of fixing it. Well, you know what? It might be better if you have a different mindset, and BetterHelp can help you get there. Whoa, maybe they can help me speak better too, because that was not English. Anyway, it can be tough to train your brain to stay in problem-solving mode when faced with a challenge in life. But when you learn how to find your own solutions, there's no better feeling. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver, making it easier to accomplish your goals, no matter how big or small. You guys know we love therapy. I have been very open about mental health and my experience with therapy, and I couldn't recommend it more. Therapy is so important for mental health and just life in general, to keep you grounded, to keep you focused on positivity and fixing things if you can, and living with the things that you can in a positive way. There's so many wonderful benefits to therapy. So if it sounds interesting to you, BetterHelp might be the place.
Is that why you're always saying to me, you need therapy? Go back to therapy.
That's why I'm always saying that.
Talk
I
to
say
a
that
therapist
all the time.
Yeah.
I started doing therapy a long time ago, and I really did not have high expectations. I thought it would be terrible, and then I ended up loving it. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online. You get matched with a therapist after filling out a brief survey and switch therapists anytime. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/relaxwithme today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/relaxwithme. Okay, I have a relax this week.
You do? You're prepared.
I am prepared. I actually wrote down a couple things, but this is the first thing I want to talk about. So where we were living this summer, there's a lot of incredible Mexican food, really good Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Yeah. How could you not? Mexican food is just incredible. But I have an issue with Mexican restaurants, at least here in California. You know, I don't know how it is in an authentic Mexican restaurant like in Mexico, but every Mexican restaurant I've been to in California does something that really grinds my gears. When you want sour cream and guacamole, as everyone should, because it's incredible and it makes every dish better, you ask for this and it comes on the side with a Mexican dish. Let's say you get enchiladas, a taco, burrito, whatever it may be.
And as advertised, it says comes with sour cream,
and guacamole.
Yeah. I know where you're going with this.
Of course you do, because this must be a universal issue. Always it comes in the smallest little scoop, like literally
a dollop.
A dollop is generous.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like not even an inch circle of sour cream and guacamole. And here's the kicker. They always put it on shredded lettuce.
On a pile of just like
and I
loose,
think it's to like
extra shredded lettuce.
I think it's to like make it look like a garnish, like make it look pretty. But then there's lettuce in my sour cream and guacamole, wasting the tiny amount of sour cream and guacamole that I have.
Seeps down.
Yeah, and it like gets into it, and you can't. And I don't want a piece of lettuce on my enchilada. So if I want sour cream and guacamole, I have to like fight with the lettuce.
The lettuce is now part of the equation.
The lettuce is like hoarding my sour cream and guacamole.
Yeah.
And I can't get it onto my enchilada, my taco, my burrito, whatever I've ordered, my taquito, perhaps a flauta, whatever it may be. It makes me so angry every time that happens.
Yeah.
And one time we went to a restaurant and I got a burrito, and you and the person taking my order made fun of me because I was trying to order this burrito with my sour cream and guacamole not on a bed of lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this?
Vaguely.
I was
remember making fun of you.
I want sour cream, not making fun of it, but you guys were like,
you're like, well, can you not put it on lettuce,
you guys
right?
were like the weirdest order ever. Cause like, it drives me so crazy. I was like, maybe I can just ask for them to not do this.
I think just the way you said it, you didn't say it like confidently, and it was just like, it just came out as like oddly specific. Like it just
I was
seemed
like,
strange.
I want sour cream and guacamole. Can you not put it on lettuce? And she said, so you don't want any garnish?
She said that?
Yes. And I said, well, I want sour cream and guacamole. I just don't want it on lettuce. And she said, so no garnish. I'll put no garnish. Mm-hmm. And I was like, but if you put no garnish, I'm afraid they won't put sour cream and guacamole and cilantro and salsa. Like those are all garnishes, right? So I was like concerned that she put that in the bill, because then I was like, in the ticket, because I was like, oh, then they're not going to give me all the things that I actually want. Mm-hmm. I just don't want the shredded lettuce trash.
How do you explain that? That, hey, your whole system is flawed. And that
but why do they all do this?
But it's like it's a con. It's because it saves them on stock of sour cream and guacamole, because they can just give you the tiniest bit, and like nobody needs that shredded lettuce. They were going to just throw it out, right? I think.
But why not just not buy that much lettuce, and why not just...
I'll tell you what I do.
It's actually wasteful because there's so much guacamole and sour cream inside that lettuce now.
What I do is I order a separate side of sour cream and a separate side of guacamole.
Right. Obviously, we have to do this because otherwise you just get lettuce sour cream and lettuce.
Especially you get takeout, because the sour cream kind of like part of it liquefies. Mm-hmm. So it's like ends up being nothing. No usable sour cream there. And the guacamole on the side on the lettuce always seems to be like a thinner consistency. There's no chunks in it. You know what I mean?
There are chunks in it.
I mean, not in the one that they give you on the side on the lettuce. It's like, it's non-functional. Yeah. It's non-functioning guacamole.
Yeah, it is a garnish at that point. You know, it's just like to make it look pretty, which
it does.
But it doesn't. I want to eat it. That's the best part. Anyway, that was my relax this week, because that was like.
Do you think you're a picky eater? I find a lot of your relaxes tend to be about food.
Here's the thing. I would not say I'm a picky eater, which you'll laugh at. I would not say I'm a picky eater. I will eat anything, but I have to be in the mood for it.
Uh-huh.
So
but
when
you're
I
particular,
think of so when you say a picky eater, I think of someone who will only eat chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. Gotcha. Like when I hear picky eater, I think of someone who's like, I don't eat fish, I don't eat mayo, my burgers are plain, and I only eat chicken tenders. Like that's the type of person I think of when you say picky eater.
But you know what you want when you want it, and you know how you like it, eat. And but you also know how you like it prepared. And
that's the only thing I can eat in that moment.
Right.
So I'm a picky eater in that way. That
You're a particular eater.
But I will eat anything. Like I love all foods. There's no food that I'm like, ew, I hate that food. I'll never eat it, except for blue cheese. Everything else, like
blooch,
I will like partake in. I enjoy all foods. I think all foods can be delicious if prepared correctly.
Just not blue cheese?
I hate blue cheese. I think it tastes like feet. It's like so gross to me.
Is there any dish or world in which blue cheese exists to you?
I've tried it on lots of things, because I am a firm believer that all food can taste good if it's prepared correctly. I really do believe that.
So no Cobb salads for you? No,
I hate Cobb salad. I love Cobb salads if I use ranch dressing and not blue cheese dressing. And if there's no blue cheese on it, like if you switch it out for something else.
I think that's then makes it a different salad.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so.
Well, I don't think Cobb himself would agree with you.
Well,
the inventor.
I don't like blooch. I don't like it on burgers. I've tried it on lots of different things.
Do they put it in olives? Isn't blue cheese in like olives
sometimes,
for a reason?
But usually it's a pimento.
So burger, Cobb salad, I can't think of any other use in my world.
Wings.
Oh, like a blue cheese dressing, like a dip for wings. Not for you.
No way. Ranch all the way. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the only food. But I would not say I'm a picky eater. I would just say that I'm like particular about what I want. Like I can only eat the food I'm craving in that exact moment and nothing else. If I'm not craving, if it doesn't sound good to me, I'm repulsed by it. But that doesn't mean, like right now, if you were like, I'm going to give you lasagna, I'd be like, that's disgusting. I can't eat lasagna. But tomorrow I could be like, oh my God, I need lasagna. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like when I'm craving something, that's the only thing I can think about.
You're a crave oriented particular eater.
Yeah.
Which is borderline on picky at this point to me.
Well, it's a fixation thing. It's like I get fixated on the one thing that I want to eat, and then everything else won't suffice. Like everything else in my mind is like garbage. I can only eat the one thing that like my brain fixates on. It's really obnoxious. I hate it.
Are we ready for some blue cheese facts?
That was you did not have that prepared. When did you do that?
Yeah, of course I had blue cheese facts prepared. I've been waiting for blue cheese to come up.
Let's hear about the blue cheese facts.
It is thought to have been invented by accident when a drunken cheesemaker left behind a half-eaten loaf of bread in moist cheese caves. I'm just being riddled with more. Are there cheese caves? What's a cheese cave?
Also, just so it's moldy bread.
When he returned back, he discovered that the mold covering the bread had transformed into a blue cheese. I know that cheese is mold, technically, right?
Technically, yeah.
But cheese molds. But we're just eating moldy bread from cheese caves?
I'm not sure, but that does not make me want to eat it more. I mean, that makes me hate blue cheese even more.
It's a harmless mold.
Was that the only fact?
And the spelling is different because it's French. You know how it's spelled. That's your blue cheese fact of the day. I'll be back next week.
Oh, you just hurt me so bad.
Sorry, love.
Oh my gosh, there's been an injury on set. Oh no. Eric has stabbed me with his chair.
Well,
what
you
the heck?
killed my joke.
I killed it by being injured by you?
Anyways, next week I'll have more blue cheese facts.
And I ruined it?
Sorry, I said sorry. I rubbed it.
Anyway, that was a great. Have more blue cheese facts next week, please. Sans the injury.
I think that could be a thing every episode.
A blue cheese fact?
Yeah.
There's not enough
It could be
facts.
a segment. It could be.
I don't think this is a good segment.
Oh.
I mean, it is today, but not like for every single week. Just talking about the one cheese that everyone hates. Like it's kind of a weird seg, you know?
I think there's some
seggy.
blue cheese stands out there that we get into.
Bug of the day. Let's bring back truck of the day. These are the things I miss.
Blooch of the day.
There's only one type of blooch. Is there multiple types of blooch?
We literally can only think of 3 things it is used for.
Right.
In the entire food network.
Dressing, so salad, and burger sometimes.
But I think that's a newer thing. That's like definitely an Americana kind of thing. We're going to start putting in every restaurant. We're always going to have a blue cheeseburger.
You don't think it tastes
mushrooms. Funky? I do. It's a very distinct cheese.
It's disgusting. I wonder if it's one of those things like, you know how cilantro, some people think cilantro is great, me, and some people think it tastes like soap. It's like depends on your taste buds. Like some people think cilantro straight up tastes nasty like soap, and some people love it. I love it. So
cheese
I wonder if blue
weird,
cheese
man.
is like that. Like
cheese
if blue cheese is the same thing.
Cheeses, they all have different tastes, and they're just called cheese, but they're all just weird. It's just weird. Cheese is weird, guys.
Whoa.
What are some other weird tasting cheeses? Like Gorgonzola, I feel like it's a bad rap because it's just a name, but I feel like it doesn't really taste like anything.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? It's just got a weird name. So you're like, oh, that's a weird cheese. It's called Gorgonzola.
Okay. I don't know.
Munster. Also, you're like, oh, Munster's weird. Munster just
why is it spelled like that? Good life.
It kind of just tastes like cheddar.
Like why the Munster? Like just spell normal.
Havarti.
I don't know what any of these things taste like.
Sounds exotic, but it's kind of just like a softer cheddary kind of cheese.
I just like cheddar usually.
Provolone, I think, has a unique taste.
Okay. You just gonna list cheeses?
Yeah. I'm just listening.
I'm partial to a goat. A goat cheese.
I like a goat. Goat is a texture thing, though. I feel. Mm-hmm. I guess it has a very specific taste.
It's really sweet.
Yeah.
It's like candy. I love goat
crumbly
cheese.
Feta. There you go.
Feta's kind of funky.
Feta has a funky, unique. Yeah, I would put goat in the feta family.
Oh, I would not. Goat is creamy. It's not crumbly.
I think goat is crumbly.
You're not correct. Goat is creamy. It's like a goo. Goat's like gooey.
No.
Have you ever had goat cheese?
I think you're talking about the... Oh, I thought we were talking about blue cheese. Blue cheese is crumbly, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I didn't mean to say goat. I'm saying blue cheese and feta are the same family.
Do you know what goat cheese is?
I misspoke.
Goat cheese is my favorite cheese.
Yes, I know what goat cheese is.
Actually, I take it back. You know what the best cheese in the world is? It probably has no cheese in it. I love American cheese slices.
Yeah. Well, you like the craft ones. You like the ones that are
obviously.
individually wrapped in
poison paper that's like plastic.
Poison paper,
Plastic that looks like it could dissolve if you put it in your mouth.
I feel like
is this a cheese podcast?
I'm crazy. Is this crazy, or is this certainly not the first time we've just talked about cheeses?
I don't know.
I feel we talk about cheese.
Let's talk about food in general right now.
Often.
Because our next podcast can help us. Our next spozcast? Whoa. Our next sponsor of this podcast.
Did you really say spozcast?
Yes. Our next sponsor could help us out finding a new cheese.
At least you said it into the front of the microphone and not the back of it. I know, right?
It's HelloFresh, guys.
Oh.
You guys know we love HelloFresh here on this podcast because with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. If you guys subscribe to HelloFresh, you get to check save money off your fall to-do list. HelloFresh is 25% cheaper than takeout and less expensive than grocery shopping too. Hello, it's a no-brainer. Time to cozy up and save some money.
Is that why they call it HelloFresh?
Yeah.
Because you're like, hello.
Hello. Get it fresh.
Hello, it's fresh.
Hello, it's fresh.
Oh, I didn't know the emphasis. I've been doing the emphasis wrong this whole time.
Well, now you know. Time to cozy up and save money by cooking at home. Fall is the perfect time to experience the delicious taste and unparalleled convenience of HelloFresh.
It's HelloFresh, love.
Oh, sorry. And also, HelloFresh is now offering vegan recipes on the menu every week, made without animal products of any kind, like dairy, meat, eggs, or honey. Enjoy meals like sweet chili tofu bowls or spicy coconut curry stir fry. That sounds so freaking good.
That's what I want for dinner, actually.
HelloFresh works with your ever-changing schedule. Plans are flexible, and you can choose your meals for the week, update your preferences, or change your delivery day, all in the HelloFresh app. So, guys, it's pretty fabulous. We love it. You might. It's great for us. It gives us a cute little like date night, fun stuff. We get to try new things, maybe a new cheese perhaps next time. It's really, really fun though. It saves us a lot of time because the time it takes, one, for us to decide what we're going to eat.
Yeah.
And two, decide who's going to make it or if we're going to order it. And then it's so expensive to order food.
Yeah.
And we have to find out who's going to make it and who's going to cook.
It narrows down the decision-making process, which for us is our downfall.
Yeah, it's already decided for you. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
And it's a cute little date night. Or it's like a break for one of us. It's like who's going to watch the kids and who's going to make the dinner.
Who's going to kind of have fun cooking a meal from pre-portioned ingredients.
Exactly. Go to HelloFresh.com/relax65 and use code RELAX65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That is HelloFresh.com/relax65 and use code RELAX65 for 65% off plus
it's
free
more
shipping,
than half
love.
off. They're like giving it away.
I know. So try it out today, guys. Try out America's #1 meal kit.
And we're back. Colleen?
Did we ever leave?
I guess we didn't leave.
We've literally just been sitting here this whole time.
I don't know why I said that.
Because, yeah, I mean, we did a little sponsor, and then we just, I mean, it's literally 5 seconds after we finished reading that one.
No, why did I say that?
I don't know. It's fine. I think I've said that many times.
Just gearing myself back into it.
I think I've said that lots of times. Yeah.
Like in the mirror?
No, in the podcast. I feel like
have you ever looked into a mirror and said anything to yourself?
Every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, ugh, gross, ugly, disgusting.
I meant
literally
like
every time. Have you ever seen me in front of a mirror? Can you please confirm that this is factual?
Yeah, it's factual.
Every time I look in a mirror, I'm like, oh,
can't believe I looked like
I'm
that.
so ugly. I can't
Is that what it looked like? Is that what it looked like?
Do I look like that? Yeah.
And I always say you look beautiful. No, I meant something positive. Have you ever said like an affirmation into a mirror?
No, but you know who does?
No.
Maisie.
Yeah, she does.
Maisie loves looking in the mirror. Holy smokes, that kid is cute. She like just talks and giggles and smiles. She's like, oh, I'm beautiful as she is. Yeah. I hope she always thinks that.
She was in her walker thing today and she just kept slamming into the stand-up mirror there. I thought she was going to break it off the wall. Just going backwards and then slamming into it, screaming at herself in the mirror. Surely saying something positive. Yeah,
of course she was. She loves herself.
Like, we're back.
Yeah. Why were you asking if I've ever looked in the mirror and said something positive?
It just because I was thinking, because I said we're back and I don't know why I said it. And then I was like, imagining myself into a mirror saying to myself, we're back.
Why would you say that? Have you done this?
No.
This is obviously something you've done.
No, because that'd also be like referring to yourself in the fourth person.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Me neither. I have a game.
Okay.
Would you like to play a game?
Yes.
It's a repeating game. I referenced once IMDb's star meter. which is kind of the current trend of like what's going on in media, TV and film. Those kind of trends. They update this list of who everyone's looking up on IMDb, the Internet Movie Database. And I was looking in the top 10 of these people, and I just wanted to see if you know who they are.
Okay, so this changes every week?
I think they update it every week. Yeah, that could
Who's
be correct.
Who's the most searched for person?
Yeah, via IMDb.
Okay.
Actor or actress or whoever. So I'm going to show you a picture.
Okay.
Maybe I'll show our audience first. And then I'm going to show you the picture. Do you know who that actress is?
Marilyn Monroe.
That is the real Marilyn Monroe.
No, she plays Marilyn Monroe, but I don't know her actual name.
You can tell that that's her?
Yeah.
So without the 3 hours of makeup, let's say?
Yeah, she
4
just,
hours
just
of makeup
blonde
on set?
hair. Like, yeah, her hair is...
It seemed like they did a lot.
Oh, I thought they just put blonde hair on her, but...
They did put a wig on.
Yeah, that's her, right?
That is her.
She's very pretty. I don't know her name, though. What's her name?
Anna de Armas.
Anna de Armas?
D-E. Yeah, Anna D-E.
Okay.
Armas. Anna
nice.
I think that's how you say
She's
it.
Very pretty.
Can you name any other Anna?
Absolutely not.
de Armas movies?
Just Blonde, the only one I've seen. And I've only seen parts of it.
Oh, it is called Blonde. I thought you were just saying the color of her hair in the movie.
Well, I also did that. But
did you pay attention to that movie at all?
I tried to a little bit. I thought it was... Listen, guys, I love Marilyn Monroe. I think she's a fabulous American icon.
You do?
I really do. I think she's awesome.
Oh.
She's like a classic Hollywood incredible woman.
Yeah.
Who actually did a lot for like women's rights. And like, she was like really, really freaking cool and a really great actress. I love Marilyn Monroe, but
truly,
I don't know of this actress. I know she's very pretty and she's very talented. Like I can tell she's an extremely good actress.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about her other than that she's gorgeous and talented. But I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I thought that movie was real boring and I couldn't really pay attention to it well. And I also had heard that it wasn't really, I love a biopic, like sure, those are fun, but like I heard it wasn't like factual, it's just based on a book. And so-
Well, it's not a documentary, how could it be? Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of movies that are like based on someone's real life, but it was like made up stuff. And there was like weird, it was kind of weird. I wasn't into it. I thought it was slow and I thought it was like...
You don't have to review the movie. I was just asking if you knew who the actress was, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you did ask me about the movie.
Well, I asked if you paid attention.
Oh, yeah.
But I appreciate your review. You can keep going.
No, I'm done. I'm good. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Roger Ebert style, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'm not because I didn't watch the whole thing, so
okay.
I can't say a fair thing. But anyway, who's the next person that's
well,
famous?
Now I'm going to... You said you love Marilyn Monroe. You're such a huge...
I didn't say I was a huge Marilyn Monroe fan.
Can you name 3 Marilyn Monroe movies?
Something Like It Hot.
That's one?
I should know more, but I don't off the top of my head.
Something Like It Hot? Yeah.
That's the only one I can remember right now. Uh-huh. She did a lot of wonderful movies.
She did?
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, honey.
That's a song from a movie?
I know it's a song.
What song?
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
What movie?
I don't know what movie is that from. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm not
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes? Is that
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
How to Marry a
So
Millionaire,
good.
7 Year Itch.
Oh yeah, so
Misfits.
many good ones. See, I know them, but I'm not like a super fan of Marilyn Monroe. I just really like her and appreciate her and what she did.
Did you ever have in any dorm room or room otherwise you lived in have a poster of Marilyn Monroe?
No. Did you?
No. I feel like that was a female thing that I noticed.
I never did
It
that.
was either Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe or both.
Most people had Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah. But also I saw a lot of Marilyn Monroe posters.
She's fabulous. Yeah, sorry I'm not a super fan. I don't watch movies, guys.
But she's up there. Obviously, people are researching her, trying to find out what else she's been in, that actress. I'm going to show you another picture.
Okay. Who else are we seeing? By the way, if you're only just now tuning into the podcast, I haven't been listening since the beginning. We used to play games like this all the time when we first started the podcast, where Erik makes fun of my lack of knowledge of movies and TV and actors because I genuinely don't know. That looks
she doesn't,
like...
For someone who works in TV, like you'd think you'd know more.
I actually know who this person is. I don't know his name, but he was in American Horror Story season 1.
Yes, he was.
I think his character's name was Tate.
I think he's been in not only American Horror Story, everything that Ryan Murphy guy has produced ever.
Well, all I know is that I watched...
Was he good?
Incredible.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen any of those.
I love season 1 of American Horror Story and then I lost interest. I thought season 1 was really good and I thought he was great in it.
Oh, Dylan McDermott's in that one. He lives in the house. The guy from Stalker was the lead in Stalker.
Yes.
He was in that.
Uh-huh. It's a good. It was very scary. It was very scary. I don't know his name though, but I recognize him.
Evan Peters.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's known, I think mostly for this American Horror stuff and like X-Men movies.
Is he in the new Dahmer?
He's Dahmer in the Dahmer show.
Okay.
Which I
will not watch it. It's too scary and it's
kind of messed. It's kind of.
And he's so
dark.
awful and like obviously so awful. He's like literally one of the most awful people to ever live on this earth. And I just don't think he should be getting any notoriety or fame in any form.
It's strange that
disgusting.
It's entertainment.
It's not.
I don't know. I don't want to be critical of why they're telling us. I think it's
like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes documentaries exploit situations, but sometimes documentaries are really good because they're educational and can help you learn and help you be educated on certain topics and how to avoid certain scenarios. Because you don't want to glorify. But like when it's a scripted thing about a true thing, it kind of like, I don't know.
It could be gratuitous. It could glorify. It's just that for me.
But I heard it's really foul.
At the end of a long day, I'm just like, I don't know that this is.
You're watching it right now.
But I was trying to. But it's a bit much to be like, oh, this is my 1 second of the day where I get downtime and I want to watch something to take in that kind of stuff. But fun fact: the actress who plays Jeffrey Dahmer's mother on the show played my mother on Mistresses.
No way.
Penelope Ann Miller.
Look at that. That's pretty
also
cool.
famous for Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, that's a fun movie.
Okay, last one.
Look, I know them all, love. I'm really good at knowing famous people. Oh, I'm going to get canceled because I don't know her name and everyone loves her. She's in that movie with Harry Styles. And she's like everyone's favorite girl on the planet right now. It's on the tip of my tongue.
So you do know all these people.
Because I saw the pictures of her at like some big festival where she like didn't take pictures with everyone or something. There's drama.
You just like the drama.
No, I don't. You are the one who filled me in on that drama. I knew nothing about it.
There was a lot happening.
Florence Pugh or something?
Yes, love.
I love me.
I think this is the first time you've ever won this game.
Smart. I can't believe I just knew all those actors.
Yeah.
You got any more? This is fun. Now I'm like smart about actors.
Well, no. Well, so the second part of that is that you have to and you were able to, for that Evan Peters guy, name other stuff he's done. Mm-hmm. You weren't for Anna de Armas, but can you for Florence Pugh name one? Just one.
She was in Pretty Women or Little Women or whatever.
Yes, love.
Little Women.
Little Women.
I didn't see it.
Have you ever seen Midsommar?
Midsummer Night's Dream?
No, Midsommar. It's like was her kind of like big.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, she's so good in it. It's great. I feel like it's like not horror per se. It's like cult horror, like culty cult.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that everyone says she's a really great actress. She's very pretty and she looked fabulous in that dress she was wearing and all those pictures I saw when all that drama was happening where like Harry Styles spit on someone supposedly, but he didn't. I just saw that there are lots of pictures for her and she looks so freaking pretty and I loved her dress so much. But I don't know anything about her. And I haven't seen anything she's been in. But look how smart I am. I'm getting better at knowing famous people.
Pretty good.
I know lots of famous people.
Pretty good.
It's Flynn! Flynn just ran in the room. Hello, Flynn.
Flynn.
What are you doing? We're podcasting.
Wesley's coming in next.
Oh gosh, all the kids are coming in, y'all. Flynn, you want to say anything? Want to say anything?
Hello.
Hi, Flynn.
Say your truck of the day or bug of the day?
Bug of the day.
What's the bug?
I did not find a bug.
You didn't find a bug today?
Not a lot. So.
No bugs today?
Yep.
That's not true. Remember we tried to get the spider webs off of your truck, and when I turned it over, a bunch of crickets fell out in the living room?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Did you catch all those crickets?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you did catch a bug today, is what I'm saying. You caught the cricket in the house.
Yeah.
And what did we find in the house the other day? What kind of spider did we find in our house? Do you remember?
I don't know.
There was a spider in the corner by the big doors. Do you remember what kind of spider it was? It had the red stuff on its belly.
Daddy long legs.
What's the spider that has the red spot on his tummy?
Black and Widow.
Black and Widow.
Black and Widow.
You know what's great? Do you know who was in the movie Black and Widow? Florence Pugh.
That's Florence Pugh.
Mommy didn't know either. She's an actress.
I don't know who that is.
But she's in a movie called Black and Widow.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Do you have any songs you want to sing or anything? Or are you all done?
Yeah, did about cockroach.
Okay.
You want to sing it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
Do you need a guitar?
Yeah, I need my guitar for this.
Okay.
All right, Flynn is here with his guitar, and he's going to sing us a song about a cockroach. Okay. Oh, my. Okay. Here we go. Nice. Cockroach, cockroach, cause it's a cockroach.
No.
Oh, is that not how it goes?
No, it
Oh,
goes
sorry.
like this.
Okay, sorry. Are there any words to this song? What are the words?
Once upon a time, there was a cockroach that he didn't want to eat. He wanted just to play outside with my vehicles.
Woo! That's a great song. Nice.
I love your
Wow,
songs.
what
They're
a
the
special
best.
surprise. We got some vocal stylings, an original song by Flynn Stocklin himself. What an incredible moment in history. A surprise impromptu song about a cockroach. Oh, sure. Flynn wants to hold my mic.
What? There's another song.
Sorry. Usually we do the podcast after everyone's gone to bed, but they're all awake. So
But I wanted to start a new song.
okay, you can start a new song.
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm about to sing it.
Okay, he's about to sing it. Do you want me to hold Wesley, my love? Wesley's in here. So I'm going to hold Wesley. Daddy will hold the microphone.
I'll hold your microphone.
Alrighty, so Flynn wants to do another song. What a fun surprise. Let's do it. What's this one about?
I'll tell them on the microphone.
Oh, okay. What's this one about?
This one's about a fly eating mosquito.
Oh,
A
wow.
fly eating mosquito.
Drama. All right, Flynn's got a new song for us he wants to sing. Let's hear it, Flynn.
There was a fly that he wanted to eat a cockroach, but he did not want to eat a cockroach. He wanted to eat a mosquito that was alive in my garden, eating my grass that he did not want to eat him. So I ran away, looked for another mosquito on the wall, and he ate him after all. Bye-bye.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
That
Rock
was
and roll!
amazing! Flynn, you're so good at singing and writing songs.
This is all of the songs they made up.
Those are amazing. All right. That was amazing. We're going to go eat some dinner and we'll see you guys. We're going to go make some dinner and we'll talk to you guys when we're done. Hey, Lovey.
Stamps.
I want to talk about stamps. How did you know? You know,
Sometimes,
I
like
just
you
love talking
always
about
do it when it's
stamps.
like late at night. You look at me and I'm like, oh, she's gonna start talking about stamps again.
Of course. And you love it.
And I love
it. The holiday season has a way of sneaking up on us. And I would love some extra time in my life to really enjoy the holidays.
Wouldn't we all? Yeah.
You know, if you're a small business owner, you know how important it is to be ready for the insane holiday season. Or even if you're not a business owner, if you just love the holiday season.
Halloween?
Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's the holiday season.
Yeah.
If you haven't started prepping for the chaos of holiday mailing and shipping, you're already falling behind. Luckily, Stamps.com has everything you need to make your life a whole lot easier. It's 24/7 post office that you can access from anywhere. No lines, no traffic, no hassle. Stamps.com is your one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. For more than 20 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Get access to the USPS and UPS services you need to run your business right from your computer. With inflation on the rise, yikes, every dollar counts. I know that's
Had to bring
right.
up inflation.
I had to. Protect your margins with major discounts on USPS and UPS rates up to 86% off. I just always love that I get to say it's 86% off.
That's a lot of percentages.
It's just such a specific number that they've chosen.
Yeah. Is that because it was the year you were born? Is that why they chose that?
Yeah, because they love me, obviously.
Is that the year you were born?
Yes, it was the year I was
I knew
born. It's a stress-free solution for every small business. And if you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through your Stamps.com dashboard. How easy is that? If you're running an online store, Stamps.com works seamlessly with all the major shopping carts and marketplaces. Guys, there's a million reasons why you should try out Stamps.com. But don't take my word for it. Go check it out yourself. Get out of the holiday chaos this year. Get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code RELAX for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code RELAX. Go check it out. All right, everyone. It's many hours after that wonderful song explosion of awesomeness.
Impromptu concert.
That was so awesome.
It happens a lot in this house, and it's always the best.
It does. So whenever we try to film during the day, that typically happens. But now they're all asleep.
Aww.
It's 10:30, something like that at night.
Yeah.
And
sure they'll be up soon.
They certainly will. I wanted to play a little game with you, but you look a little like you have something going on.
Well, what do I look like?
You just look suspicious, Lovey.
What's your game?
Well, you know how when I did your birthday episode, I had you do that TikTok thing where you had to like answer questions. Like if I was a star, what would I be? If I was a food, what would I be? If I was an animal, what would I be?
Yes.
I felt like your answers were hilarious, but it wasn't very fair because
I asked you multiple times if you were recording me. You said no, and I believed you.
I know, I kept lying. Well, if you'd seen my face, you would have known I was lying because I'm not a good liar. But I thought we could do it again right now. We could just
That's why you didn't FaceTime me and ask.
So I thought we could do it right now and ask each other whatever questions we wanted. But when we turned on the camera, you screenshotted something on your phone and then you gave me a really weird smirk.
We could do that game, or we could keep talking about cheese.
Oh, God. Can we do both?
Yeah.
How about this? We'll start the
You
game.
ask me a question.
Okay.
And then I'll ask you a question about cheese.
No, you got to do it too.
Oh, okay.
If I were cheese, which cheese would I be?
Ooh, good question, love.
Thank you.
See, way to get on board.
See, I can compromise.
Pepper Jack.
I'd be Pepper Jack?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want you all the time, but you're kind of spicy. You got a funk.
So you gotta take me in like doses.
Yeah.
You can't have me for every meal.
No, but I don't know. It's hard. What do you want me to say? I'm trying sharp, like an extra sharp cheddar.
Why?
I don't know why. Because this tastes good.
I feel like you'd be. Do you want to know what I think you'd be?
Yes. What kind of cheese would I be?
I feel like you'd either be like a provolone or a
Why? I was thinking. I'm like, if she says
cheddar.
provolone, that's not looking good for me. Mild cheddar. These are literally the two that flashed through my brain. Towards like, please don't say mild cheddar. Please don't say mild cheddar. Please don't say provolone. Please don't say provolone.
No,
Those
hear
are
me
the
out.
two you say. Yeah. Why?
This is why. Because you're quiet, and I feel like people might underestimate you. But when it comes down to it, you are the best thing you could put on a sandwich.
Oh, that was a good answer, love.
It's true.
Provolone?
Isn't that what people put on?
Turkey, I think.
Well, turkey's not cheese.
No, turkey sandwiches. They typically put provolone
Yeah,
on.
I feel like it's always provolone, or that's why I said mild cheddar, because like
when you go to like a good deli,
cheeseburgers
yeah. I think so, yeah.
Like,
and then if a burger, or grilled cheese, you're going to use
it's like
cheddar.
some people might be like, oh, that's not my favorite, but then they're wrong because
But a grilled cheese, you like pepper jack.
Under certain circumstances.
Specifically Trader Joe's pepper jack?
No. I only like a pepper jack.
This is what we're talking about at the beginning. You're a picky eater, love.
No. I'm
You're
not.
a picky eater. Just say it.
If I'm craving grilled cheese, I want American Craft slice on white bread, like melted on. That's what I want. If I want a fancy grilled cheese, I want pepper jack with tomatoes, like warm, like hot and roasted tomatoes, and like a lemon aioli, like mayo sauce that I make.
It's a good sauce.
On sourdough bread, dipped into tomato soup.
Yeah, you don't sound like a picky eater at all, love. You'll eat
I just sound like a
anything.
particular eater.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. Did you know
No, you're supposed to. Okay, fine.
that there's a lot of health benefits to blue cheese because it's so high in calcium?
Okay. Drink milk.
And then I have more to say about
It's dairy. Like, of course, it's high in calcium.
Okay, so then I was thinking about like how they said it was discovered because a cheesemaker accidentally left a loaf of bread in a cheese cave and it went moldy and somehow that affected the cheese that was aging in there. And then I was like, well, what's a cheese cave?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what a cheese cave is?
A cave of cheese.
It's a cave where they age cheese.
Yeah.
Because cheese needs to be aged. Mm-hmm. So I do have a question for you, love.
Okay.
I want to see if you can guess how long it takes to age certain cheeses.
Well, it depends on the cheese.
Yeah, not all of them need to be aged. Some of them you can eat fresh and are in fact better fresh. Like mozzarella, apparently. I know all about cheese because I went into a little cheese hole while we took that break.
So we don't get to play my game.
We do. It's my turn to ask a question.
No, you have to ask a question. Okay, but can you for real play it after we're done with your cheese thing? Because I compromised and asked a cheese question.
I know you did.
But now you've just completely gone away from my game.
I thought we were asking cheese questions.
That's not the game. That's okay. What is it?
I'm going to give you 3 cheeses.
Okay.
And which is funnier? I name a cheese and you have to guess how long it has to be aged for, or which one do you think is the longest?
It's your game.
Okay. You said I remind you of a mild cheddar. How long do you think is the aging period for mild cheddar?
I have no idea. Is this years, months, weeks? I literally know nothing about cheese.
Months, fine.
3 months.
That's correct.
Thank you.
You also said provolone. How long do you think? In months?
That's 1.
Nope, 2 to 3.
Okay. I almost said 2. I changed my mind last minute.
And then I'm going to give you 3 cheeses.
Cheeses.
And you tell me which one you think takes the longest to age in a cheese cave.
Okay.
Swiss cheese, Monterey Jack, or Parmesan?
Parmesan.
You are correct.
Okay.
For screaming. How long do you think it takes to age Parmesan cheese?
It's a year.
That would be correct, love.
Why am I so good at cheese?
Between 10 to 24 months, it says. I'm sure you could age it for longer. I don't know what that would do to the cheese.
I think it makes it sharper. It makes it more intense. Because that's why I'm guessing these things. I'm like, Jack kind of mild cheddar kind of mild. So like, that's why I guess less. But of the 3 cheeses you mentioned, Parmesan's like the sharpest. Mm-hmm. So that's why I picked and like most potent.
Do you know that the U.S. government has a secret cheese cave where they keep a surplus of cheese?
That's cool. It's not very secret if you know about it. Is it?
Like top secret.
Why would you say it's secret if it's like you just
Googled
a lot of people
don't know.
You Googled it for 2 seconds.
It sounded better.
Okay. Oh, okay, guys. So Maisie woke up. So Erik went to go make sure she's okay. I think she just needs a bottle. Both the babies are teething right now. They're not feeling very good. Very grumpy babies. Oh, we might hear them scream in a second. I hear the monitor going off. Anyway, while Erik's dealing with them, I figure we'll just continue on his cheese fun and just screw my little game and just do more cheese fun things. So I looked up cheese facts, and there are some fascinating cheese facts, actually. Like, for example, 10 pounds of milk goes into every pound of cheese. That's a lot of milk. I did not know that there was that much milk in cheese. Does everyone know this? Anyway, it's great for your teeth. Cheese is high in calcium. I feel like I already knew this because of the calcium situation. However, this reminded me that Maisie, because she's teething, she has 2 teeth on the bottom. She has 1 tooth on the top. Wesley has like 8 or 9 teeth now. He just grows them real fast. Maisie's a little bit slower with her teeth growing. And she just got her first top tooth. So she has 2 bottom teeth and she has 1 top tooth. And it just popped through a couple days ago. And today I could hear this like crunchy sound, like when I was holding her. And I realized she was grinding her teeth. Like she must just be like feeling it out, like feeling what it feels like to like grind her teeth together or something. But it was like the most horrendous sound I've ever heard. And I was so scared for her tiny little cute baby teeth. So hopefully that's just like a one-day thing and that ends. But anyway, maybe she needs more cheese because it'll help her teeth to stay strong. Okay, this is interesting. Eating cheese before bed can help you sleep, apparently. So, there's Levy. Levy, you should eat some cheese before bed. I'm reading cheese facts, and it says that eating cheese before bed can help you sleep. That's what you need.
She was doing that teeth grinding thing with me today too.
She was doing the teeth grinding thing with you?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, I know that sound because I used to grind my teeth when I was little. So I was like, uh-oh, I think she's grinding her teeth. And she totally was. I think it's the new tooth is like, she's just feeling it out.
Mm-hmm.
But she's totally grinding her teeth. It's freaking me out. Anyway, eat cheese before you go to bed, love. You don't need Advil PM. You don't need any like listening calming apps. Maybe.
Protein?
It says you just need to eat some cheese. According to a study by the British Cheese Board.
I feel like I always eat cheese before bed.
I feel like you do too. You always make like a quesadilla or something before bed. Anyway,
You just made a pizza.
I did. I'm so excited to eat. I'm so hungry. Some cheeses are safe for lactose intolerant people to eat. That's interesting. There's lactose-free cheese. Anyway, maggot cheese is a thing. Okay. Kazu marzu is a pecorino, wheel that's studded with holes and left outside. Flies lay eggs inside this cheese, and the resulting maggots eat their way through the cheese, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake.
Wait, is that on purpose to eat? Because people like the taste of that cheese?
The whole mess is then eaten. Maggots optional and is considered a delicacy. What? And moose cheese. It's one of the rarest foods on earth. Only 3 moose in the world are used to produce cheese. They all live in Sweden and produce milk from a company called the Elk House because the cheese is produced in such limited quantity. It sells for about $450 per pound. That is crazy.
You're all into talking about cheese now?
Yeah, you wanted to talk about cheese.
Well, I feel like the cheese thing worked when I wanted to talk about it, but you didn't.
What? Huh? The cheese things work. What do you mean? I wanted to talk about it. I participated. I got all the answers right.
You did.
I won the cheese game. What are you talking about?
Okay, go on with your cheese facts.
You wanted to talk about cheese. We're talking about cheese. What else do we got?
Do you know that there's 4 common ingredients that you need to make cheese? All cheeses?
Milk.
Okay, keep going.
Sugar.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Salt.
Water.
Salt. Close.
I don't know.
Bacteria,
Maggots?
not maggots. And then something called rennet. Do you know what rennet is?
I do not. There's a lot. Mice don't actually like cheese. I did not know that. Cheese-loving mice are an accepted part of life, like cats loving tuna. But in reality, mice prefer grains, fruits, and man-made foods that are high in sugar. What? I had no idea. Okay, so that article's over, but listen to this. It says, next up, the one-time Burger King had a roast beef. Now I'm all in this. You like talking about cheese.
You like talking about fast food. Yeah.
And I've got
roast beef where?
I don't know. It just says there's another article that says one time they had roast beef at Burger King.
Like a roast beef
and it was a failed roast beef sandwich that didn't work out. I'm shocked.
I feel like fast food chains try all the time to make like weird, like add new things to the menu, and they never last. It's always like seasonal. Like they never really stray from like.
Burger King has always tried to be someone else. Burger King always just tries.
Remember they changed their fries?
Not only did they change their fries, they changed their best thing on the menu.
Chicken sandwich.
Yes.
The long chicken sandwich.
The long chicken sandwich. Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason it was good is because it was made of the same ish that they made their chicken nuggets out of, which was they had the best chicken nuggets like literally in the world.
McDonald's changed their chicken nuggets too, didn't they?
Who cares? They're fine, but like, oh man, the crunch on a Burger King chicken nugget back in the 90s.
So good.
You couldn't beat it.
And then they tried to change that chicken sandwich was like
so good.
It was great.
It was incredible.
It was just this giant long oval chicken nugget, like a whole loaf of bread.
Oh, it was amazing.
And just so much mayonnaise.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That was such a good sandwich.
No cheese.
No cheese on that sandwich. Cheeseless. Well,
probably ask them to add it.
Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, we're kind of limited in what to name this episode.
Yeah, I know. A very cheesy episode.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
I don't have any cheese puns prepared.
And we will see you guys, or you will hear us or something next week. We love y'all so much. And see you later. Bye.
You can relax. Colleen and Erik have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home. But now we have big microphones. So you can relax, that's the name of our podcast.